You came to this webinar because you want to make a significant change, because you've set an outcome, you've established your goals, you have gone through the process of learning some of the strategies that are necessary, and now you're at that point where you want to test those things. I want to share with you a couple of key things to entering the field of private practice that are important. And the first thing is, as you experience success, you will learn how to create your own level of excitement. But I'm actually here in our classroom where there's a sign off to the side, and the sign says, I feel great today. I feel terrific. I feel healthy. I feel happy. I have the power. Yes, yes, yes. It's actually a sign from a motivational seminar that is used to teach the audience or the participants in the seminar the basic principle of creating excitement from within. Nobody is going to do that for you. One of the strategies that I use with many of the clients who I work with is simply the strategy of affirmations. You all remember Stuart Smalley, who of course was mocking the world of therapy when he looked in the mirror and said, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. And people laughed because it was silly and absurd, and how could a therapist or a self-help guru actually have a person do that? I'd like you to look in the mirror. I'd like you to say to yourself, I'm good enough. I'm smart enough to be in private practice, and doggone it, people like me. They enjoy what I have to say and the help that I'm able to offer. Generate excitement from within. It's your responsibility because nobody is going to do it for you. Back in the day, I actually mentioned this earlier, I was in college and I got a job in sales. I got a job selling cars, and it was kind of interesting. The sales manager decided one day that instead of having our sales meeting in the classroom, we were going to have it somewhere else. So we walked into the sales meeting at start time and said, follow me. Because he was the boss, we all followed him like a mother and her ducklings. And we got in the bathroom, and we kind of looked at each other, why are we in a bathroom? And he said, men, he said, I want you to start off the day just like I start my day. And he said, I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you, before work, I want to see you come in the bathroom, stand in front of the mirror, and say exactly what I say every morning when I get up and look at my bathroom mirror. I'm so cool, yes sirree, I'm so cool because I'm me. And he turned around and he walked out. That was our entire sales meeting for the day. Everybody thought this was ridiculous, and I started to think about it, and that was probably one of those first experiences where I recognized nobody's going to create excitement for you. One of the things that this sales manager said, his name was John, I'll remember him forever, he actually taught me a lot of things. He would walk by our desk and he'd say, you too can be a star and sell a car. And I remember one day when I sold a car and I came, I said, hey, John, I got the deal is done. And he said, you're a star, and I felt like a star. And I remember telling myself when I wasn't in the framework to be successful, I too can be a star and sell a car. Yes, sirree, I'm so cool, yes, sirree, because I'm me. This isn't about breeding narcissism, it's about generating excitement. And so your assignment in building a successful practice is to be able to generate from within you some excitement about that. Take a dry erase marker, bring it into your bathroom, and put on your bathroom mirror, not I too can be a star and sell a car, but my private practice is successful. Don't say will be, don't put it in the future. You only have this present moment, and your private practice is already successful when you say that it is. This generates an enthusiasm from within you. These may be techniques that were lampooned by Stuart Smalley, but there's always a grain of truth in all humor. The reality is that I feel great today. I feel terrific. I feel happy. I have the power. I'm healthy. Yes, yes, yes. And that enthusiasm that I've actually practiced with some groups in the context of motivational seminars is something that I sometimes find myself, when I lack enthusiasm, simply repeating out loud, even though the people around me probably think I'm strange. Usually I'm actually in my car by myself, though, kind of like singing a song to yourself. And I noticed that simply saying that brings me back to that point where I felt enthusiasm with the energy of the crowd. That is, I think, one of the key steps to being an effective private practitioner, creating and generating enthusiasm from within.